This was eye-opening. I was looking back into photos with family and friends and realized how much better I've been by surrounding myself with the right people to add to my positivity and happiness. I've noticed that by spending my energy on things that bring me joy and happiness, like watching my favorite shows while spending time with my dog, can be a great way to start my day more positively. And I think by adding things that add to our happiness can really help us have a clear mind to create better art. So it's time to talk about your happiness and why you need to focus on it. So who do you decide to surround yourself with is what's going to be the outcome of your mentality. Because in all honesty, with what you surround yourself with and what activities you do for yourself mentally is what's going to decide how you truly are mentally, whether it's negative, positive, you're more half full, half empty kind of type of person. And it's something that you want to decide. And it's something that myself personally, I've done a lot better to make sure that my happiness comes first. And to be honest, for myself, it's just helped me out to become a more positive person by the following activities that I've done for myself to just become happier by choosing my happiness. Because I personally think that you can be just a little bit more selfish when it comes down to your happiness and everything that you want to do to focus to become a better you. Because ultimately, that's going to make you a better friend, a better brother, sister, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you are, that in reality is something that if you focus on yourself, you can deliver the best self to others. And that's something that I've taken a lot more seriously the past few years, and it's helped me out to become just a better person overall, that I myself feel happier to do things every single day. So for myself, it's always been to just do things that I know is going to help me to create or be happy with emotions. And for example, for me personally, I love making videos like this that regardless if people see them or not, I'm helping myself to become more creative. I'm helping myself to just do something that I know I enjoy to set that positive day going forward. I feel like a lot of us really just focus on the negative part of things instead of trying to find the positive. And that's something that for myself, I've learned to do, that even I preach to my students in that sense, that there's always going to be something positive of something negative, because if you turn it around to do it correctly, you can make it positively to impact yourself better, to just have a nicer outcome for yourself. Well, it's a beautiful day outside. Sun is shining, so that's always nice. And that, to be honest, is a good example of taking every day by stride in a positive way. Because for me, I can honestly say that it's just become too hot here in Texas. I don't want to be outside or things of that sort, while other people get to enjoy a colder day or something. But if I choose to focus on the positive side of things, like for example, realizing that we have a nice sunny day, that it's just actually really great to be outside, you start having those positive, affirmations that make you want to just stay positive in that aspect. And like I said, it's easier said than done in most aspect scenarios, but at least if you keep yourself staying positive, you kind of push yourself to stay positive. And by all means, it's easier said than done. It's taken me years to get to where I'm at, but something that playing sports has taught me is that persistence helps you achieve your goals. It sometimes can be as easy as doing a simple task that brings you joy to have that snowball effect to get you started. And sometimes it can be as easy as simply stepping outside to get a breath of fresh air. See, for me, enjoying a nice day just in my backyard sometimes, where I don't have to think about responsibilities or think about what I want to create, and just simply just enjoy the sounds of the wind or just seeing my dogs play around in the grass. It feels right. And it helps me kind of set my mindset to what I need it to be, to reset or just find the positive of things. Because for me, I've been doing a lot more with my family in the aspect of staying in a positive relationship with them and just trying to, see them whenever I can and do things together that sometimes it's for them, sometimes it's for me, but have a balance in the relationship. Because no matter what you do in life, if you only give and nobody ever decides to give back, then it's not really a relationship. It's just you are there by yourself while they take all of it from you. And sometimes it's not just about, spending time with family or anything like that. It's just focusing on how you can find things that you want to do and be in a good spirit on it. I mean, some people feel the dread, anxiety, and things of that sort that doesn't allow them to create as much as they should, or doesn't allow them to be happy in general, because it's that fear of, what if, and anxiety is that, for me at least, is that fear of what you can't control that could happen and what's about to happen, instead of focusing on the right thing. For example, what I can control, what I am happy about, what I don't want to choose to focus on, so that I'm just happier. So don't feel bad about taking the time for yourself and simply just thinking of what's going to be a positive impact in yourself. I feel like for myself in general, I just don't want to think of negativity anymore, because in reality, there's so much of it every single day that it just makes life depressing otherwise. And I have the luxury to not have to think about what's happening in the world, because it's not happening directly to me, that others might not be so fortunate about. And that's a way to spin it to yourself to stay positive, because you might have it better than others, and to a certain degree, when you don't realize it. So go ahead and just try to find that positivity that you can, and just surround yourself with the right people. It's never good to go back to that same toxic person that has just been abusing you and using you for their benefits, because if they always guilt trip you of you changing your ways, is because they can't control you any further. And I've noticed that for myself, that saying no, it's okay. You don't have to be a people pleaser, and you don't necessarily have to be just doing everything that others want to do, but focus on the things that mean something to you, to become more positive and just better overall for your own mental health, because you're what is important and you want to think about that. So go ahead, find those people that are just a positive impact within you, and those activities that bring out the best in you, because it's going to make your life better. And that's what I've chosen to do for myself. I've chosen to become more positive. I've chosen to just have things that make me happy, rather than what just makes others happy. I want to add people to my happiness, not people that take away from it. And hopefully this resonates with you. It's something that not necessarily is always about cameras or, the gear, because making videos, when it comes down to just gear reviews and things, gets the clicks, gets the likes and everything. But for me personally, I enjoy doing those videos a lot, but I also enjoy making creative videos about, messages that resonated with me, and hopes that it can help other people. And that's one of the reasons why I chose to make this video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and enjoy a little bit of the sun, because to be honest, never hurt to have some good old vitamin D to start off your day, and just be in a positive mindset, because feeling good, walking barefoot in your backyard or something, or enjoying the sunlight, is something that for me makes me feel better to start off my day correctly, if I have the time to do that right away. And if I don't, I try to still find something that I can look into that'll make it positive, to just feel good and go at it.